Hey everybody! Foley back for some more Resident Evil, and Chris is going insane killing these sharks. I don't know why. Why would you stop to kill those sharks? Who knows? Anyway, today we're going to be starting our Let's Play of Resident Evil HD, or Resident Evil HD Remaster, or the Resident Evil Remake, or the Resident Evil Remake Remaster, whatever you want to call it. It has a lot of names. This is specifically the remaster of the remake of the original Resident Evil. There's a lot going on here. So the original Resident Evil comes out in the PS1, 90s, some point, forget when exactly. Capcom needs a game because Code Veronica didn't do great for them, and Resident Evil 4 is still really far away. Resident Evil 4 doesn't come out for another 3 years at this point because they've had to reset production on it once again. So they decide, hey, let's just fucking remake Resident Evil 1 for some reason. Okay. And nobody told them not to do that, and they went and did it anyway. And it turned out to actually be a pretty good game. How good? Well, currently on Steam. The PC version of the HD remaster, so obviously not the GameCube version. This is the PC port of what would have been the PS4, Xbox One versions. Is sitting on a 90.39% after around 17,000 reviews. So it's very positive. People are really enjoying it. Over on Metacritic, it's sitting on a 91. Universal acclaim. The original Resident Evil is also sitting on a 91, so they're about par on that. That's the GameCube version. The HD remaster is a little bit lower, I guess. Times have changed. People have moved on a little bit. It is 2015 is when the HD remaster came out, so it's 13 years later. It's still sitting on an 83, which is still pretty good. Most of the critical reviews are good. Although the point with Metacritic, of course, is that it's aggregated across different platforms, and the Switch version is still fine, but obviously would have brought the score down a little bit. Over on OpenCritic, we don't have a score for the original release because OpenCritic is not that old. OpenCritic only really goes back as far as PS3 days. But for the HD remaster, it's sitting on a strong OpenCritic rating and an 81 top critic average. Got the same as Metacritic then, and 78% critics recommended. Games currently sitting on a strong OpenCritic rating are Trinity Fusion, which I've never heard of, House Flipper 2, and Cookie Cutter. There is a rating above strong, which is Mighty. Currently sitting on that is Asgard's Wrath 2, Grand Blue Fantasy Rising. I think that's the fighting game. Anyway, Eurogamer 7 out of 10, PC Gamer 80 out of 100, IGN 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5, 9.5 out of 10, and so on. Pretty well received game in general. Even the GameCube version was pretty well received as well. Anyway, enough about that. We should get in and actually play the game. See how well it's turned out in the intervening time. So, as I said, OG Resi, or the OG GameCube version of this game, was made to sort of fill the gap between Code Veronica and Resident Evil 4, because Resident Evil 4 had taken a while. No save data exists. You must create new save data. I should have save data, but okay. Start from the beginning anyway, so fuck it. I do have save data. I don't know why it's not finding it. Right, if you see blood splatter around my head, saving the game. Alright, what options do play? I think you can go for the original aspect ratio, but we're not going to do that. Go for the 16:9 one, because you can actually see more of the screen. A bit nicer. Controls are, I think, more or less the same as the original. Talk about what alternate and original controls are and all that stuff when we get into the game proper. Brightness. I have upped the brightness on the Elgato for you guys, so let me know if it's still really, really dark, and I can push that up a bit higher. It is fine for me. The Elgato, we can always change that.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Now we have to pick all the shit anyway. All of those. How do you like your games? So this is the difficulty selection. What do you think any of these mean? How do you like your games? Like climbing a mountain, fulfilling, but takes a lot of work. Like going on a hike, good exercise, not too strenuous. Like taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself. So this is fuck you really hard, middle of the road, easy. Let's go middle of the road. All right, now we have to decide who we're playing as. So we're going to play as both Chris and Jill at some point. We are going to do both of the characters. We just have to decide who we're playing as first. So, get my fancy coin, my D&D coin. Okay, we'll use the yes/no coin. So, are we playing as Chris? Yes or no? Okay, you guys can see. Hang on. I'll make this big so you guys can see it. Give the yes coin. And the no is on the other side. Okay, so are we playing as Chris Redfield today? Yes. I'm gonna play as Chris. Outfit. That's his regular one. That's his Resi 5 outfit. Go with the regular one. Go with the canon one. Alright, so Chris is a bit harder than Jill. He doesn't get as much help. Jill gets a bit more help from Barry. Barry is not present in Chris's playthrough, so he's no one there to help him. He has Rebecca. Rebecca's not as helpful.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brett.
They just fucked off in the middle of their mission.
Have recently occurred in Raccoon City.
Just went off to go to the casino or something.
Reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Nom.
The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict.
I never got what happened to their helicopter.
Save for the remaining body of
Is that
Kevin.
ever explained? The thing is, Resident Evil 0 comes out after this.
We continued our search for the other members.
Fucking
And it
Wesker's
turned
sunglasses
into
at night.
A nightmare.
Talk about Resi 0 in a minute. Forrest, how are you holding that shotgun? Holding it like this? He's pointing in a weird direction. Oh, must have been the wind growling at me. Blech. It's just playing. They're just playing. Jill has terrible aim. That's okay. When we're playing as Jill, we'll also have a terrible aim. It's not really clear if Jill missed the dogs or them being zombie dogs, they just didn't care. On the other hand, one shot from Chris and they were done. Brad, you motherfucker.
Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Don't worry, Brad gets his comeuppance in Nemesis.
Chris, this way.
Jesus, Wesker. Taking my head off of that.
Damn it. Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself.
How did
We
you
don't
lose
know
Barry?
where Barry is.
How did you lose Barry? You were all together when you were running through the door. Ridiculous.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
Oh no, outside?
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right.
Anybody want to
Jill
come
and
with
I will
me?
stay and secure this area.
Why don't you guys come with me instead? No? Okay.
Chris,
Yes.
take care.
Yeah.
Okay, time to talk about the controls. So, the original Resident Evil obviously is tank controls. So you use the D-pad, and if I press up, no matter what direction Chris is facing, he always moves forward and back like a tank. However, for the HD remaster, and I think the GameCube version, I'm not sure if they kept tank controls for the GameCube version, but the alternative control style is what you are used to now, which is if I press right on the analog stick, he goes right on the screen. You know, like this. It's much easier to move around. Trying to do this with tank controls, not happening, ever. Almost impossible to do this with tank controls. You know, you can't do it. It's impossible. It does mean you never need the quick turn anymore, though. You know, that's the quick turn. It's much faster to just do that. Anyway, we're going to be using the alternate controls for the vast majority of the game. We're back to having triangle as the menu button, not fucking whatever the hell it was for Code Veronica. Right, we got typewriter. We literally just started the game. I don't think we need to. One thing I don't like about the alternate controls, though, is that you, like, full tilt on the analog stick is run. I never liked that. I would rather have had a combination of the buttons, but here we are. Okay, so Chris, despite having a gun in the opening cutscene, doesn't have a gun anymore. Now he has a knife. You take the emblem? No. We have very limited. We have a very limited inventory space for Chris, and it never gets bigger. That's what he said. Yum 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 yum. This is much grosser. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. I was thinking of something else. The original is actually much worse. Because he takes like a bite and then big like gush of blood comes out of the other side of the guy. You don't see it in the remake. Okay, so the standard beginning is still the same. You go in, trigger that zombie, leave, come back to the main area. Wesker and Jill are gone.
Wesker? Jill? Where did they go?
Jill's gun, though. Take the handgun? Yes. Handgun. A STARS custom automatic fires 9mm parabellum rounds. The Samurai Edge. It's later renamed. You can see it there. Can I zoom in? Do I zoom? Modified Samurai Edge for law enforcement use only. Law informant? Law enforcement? You don't just give guns to your informants. Samurai Edge, they didn't have the license or whatever to use the actual name of the gun. Which is a Beretta. Let's call the Samurai Edge in Resident Evil lore instead. Anyway, that's Jill's gun. You. I don't like L1 is aim. I don't like that. R1 should be aim. I changed that. Okay, they have shoot on shoulders, which I don't like. This is more the classic, I think. And they put status on circle. Ugh, they're all terrible. Alright, fine. I'm gonna have to put up with L1 being aim. So this is new. There was never a door underneath the stairs in the original game. That also wasn't in the original game. Wonder what's on the other side of this door. I don't want to know. Let's not find out, Chris. Okay, so we hang out in here. Upstairs. I may be doing Jill's route instead of Chris's. I know Jill's route a lot better than Chris's. Yeah, okay, I'm doing Jill's, because what happens is you do a lap of the main entrance, and then Barry says, "Okay, let's go somewhere else." Barry's not here, so he can't do that. Anyway, oh, just hitting the right analog stick at all does a quick turn. Like I'm flicking it in all different directions, and it does a quick turn. That's interesting. All right, L1 aim, L2 change direct or change target. This should be locked. It's supposed to be locked. Woman drawing water. Something in the thing. Pretty sure it's the map. At least in the original game, it's the map. There's a map of the mansion first floor, I take it? Yes. Alright, now we can access the map. Okay. So it's this door that's locked. I knew something on this side was locked. Right, shit's locked. Emblem of a sword. So I think Jill doesn't have to deal with the sword key because she has the lockpick, and the lockpick can open any of the sword keys. Eerie picture of the mansion. Here's our introduction to defensive items. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. Equip a defensive item, go to the status screen, and then select an item from the defensive item menu. Select the equip command. If your defensive item mode is set to manual in the controller settings, you must press the button. It's not. We have it set to automatic. It's already equipped. And here's our introduction to how it works. Is he really tall? He's a really tall zombie. Or you can just say peace out. Ugh! No! Curse you alternate controls! Okay, he absolutely should have grabbed us. I don't know how I managed to not get caught. Okay, so why does this game look so nice? It's because all the backgrounds are pre-rendered. These aren't 3D assets. We're walking around in a 2D plane. Not unlike the original game. What is new for the HD remaster is the fire effect on the candles, lighting, stuff like that. A better look at it. So that the fire is also a 3D element. And it is lighting up the room. There is also lighting baked into the image as well. But anyway. Okay, how do I access the map? one that just gives me the map. Floor 2 is the map. Okay. Door on the right is locked. Need to see what's in here. Helmet? Helmet. Okay. I think this drops us in the garden. Okay, a tomb engraved with the picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Alright, we don't have that. This is also a new area. This was not in the original game. Cloudy shells. Might as well take them, even though we don't have a shotgun. I mean, aren't going to have a shotgun for quite a while. I'm going to regret picking that up, I think. Okay, where can we go? We only have the first floor. Can't go anywhere here at the bottom. Possibly go past the zombie? Might do. The other end of the hallway, so we can ignore him. Corpse of your comrade Kenneth. Looks like he's holding something. It's a film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on. Corpse of your comrade Kenneth. Looks like his throat's been torn out. Corpse of your comrade Kenneth. Looks like his throat's been... Okay. But he had handgun ammo on him. He must only have it in the original game. Stay dead. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? Herbs. I have room for you. Not really. I'll leave those. Know where they are. Go this way. Going upstairs here. Oh my god, these alternate controls. That is one issue with the alternate controls, is that when you change camera angle, as long as you don't move the analog stick or leave it in the position when you change camera angle, you'll be fine. But if you wiggle it at all, you'll end up going in a direction you didn't intend to go in. That can get kind of frustrating. The route directly ahead of us, and then there's just a ton of locked doors on the other side. Let's just go this way. Stay there. This is the shield room. We can't do anything. We grab the key, we just get skewered because we have nothing to replace it with. There is a door past it. Locked. Helmet. We grab that, it triggers the trap, and need something to replace it with. Don't have anything to replace it with. Hey there. Okay, so there is an item in this hallway that I do want to get, but kind of feel like there's no real disconnected. Okay. Didn't even give me a warning. Eh? Actually, it did. It gave me several warnings. It just hasn't given me any warning since I started streaming. I just keep forgetting to change the controller. Did we just get it? No, fuck it. Come back for it. Hey, Banana, you getting on? Oh, stop. Go that way. I'm okay. I'm doing all right. Back in kindergarten on Kindergarten Cup. Who is your daddy? What does he do? How's Resi? We're only getting started. I mean, it's good. I've played this one before. I've just never played as Chris before in this version. And his route's a little bit different. He doesn't have a lockpick, so he has to take a different route around the house. I don't know that well. It's the only door we can access. Christ? I assume that's a typo. Jesus Christ was in this game, it would be a lot easier. Wow, you guys have a lot of fucking health. That's not dead either. He dead this time? Alright, this time he's dead. Whenever I want to write Chris, I end up writing Chris and Jill. Jesus Christ, he wouldn't fight zombies though, he is a zombie. He joined them. Alright, that's the same as the original. If I can get it later. There's 2 doors up here now instead of 1. That's also new. They're both locked, so it doesn't make a difference. Gets locked. Sword key. And it's locked from the other side. You don't even have a key for that one. Take this knife. Chris and Jill have the same gameplay? More or less. Chris is a little bit harder. Chris doesn't have a friend to help him. Barry is around for Jill to kind of help her out. In certain situations, Chris doesn't have that. And Chris only has 6 item slots, whereas Jill has 8. He's a loner. And then Chris doesn't have the lockpick. He doesn't start with the lockpick, he starts with a lighter instead, so he can't unlock sword key doors. Jill can do that. See sword key? Jill could get through that door, Chris can't. He has to find the sword key first. Okay. Alright, looks like we do have to go get that arrowhead. I thought we might have been able to avoid it. it just has a lot of zombies in it. That's why I'm trying to avoid it. And one element that was added in this remake, zombies can return as more powerful zombies. They're called Crimson Head zombies. And if you kill a zombie, they have a percentage chance to come back as Crimson Head zombies later on, if you don't burn the body. That guy that we took out in the balcony area, he could come back as a Crimson Head. We're unlucky. Crimson Heads are very fast and have a lot of health. Played the remake for 2 hours and gave up because I couldn't figure out. Yeah, definitely some of the original games as well. If you didn't know what you were doing, you'd be in a lot of trouble. Right, that's locked. There's a clearly visible zombie here. Let's see if we can we juke him? No, because the alternate controls are weird. Come over here. Come over here. Reverse serpentine. Fortunately, I have to go back that way. Examining items, it's fine. Hey, I picked up this item and then it told me to examine it. Do you think I should? Then it told me how examining works. Do you think I should examine it? I guess you're here. It's locked, and I unlocked it. Nice. I'm gonna keep going this way, so. They are easily led astray. Zombie Jesus would never allow that to happen. Alright, we have a golden arrow. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Now I have a golden arrowhead. The arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as poor man's emerald. Why poor man's emerald? Because emerald is arbitrarily more expensive than peridot. Who knows why? Same way diamonds are arbitrarily more expensive than any other gemstone. So yeah, we're gonna try to avoid killing most of the zombies if I can. As I said, I don't know Chris's route that well. Even saying that, I don't know Jill's route that well either, but at least I have played and finished that one. Chris's, I've watched Let's Plays of it. Human grave with the picture of an angle. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Hey, I got one of those. This location is new to the remake. It's not in the original game, and the puzzle that's involved in it, similarly, also not in the original game. Now, you're looking at these headstones, right? And you're thinking, that's not English. It sure fucking isn't English. A stone statue with a hole where the eyes should be. Stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. Stone statue with a hole where the nose should be, and finally, stone statue with a hole where the mouth should be. That's kind of weird. Hey, that's pretty scary. That's pretty Castlevania over there. Book is fitted perfectly in this indentation. Will you take the Book of Curses? No? I don't want to, but okay. Got it. So remember, Capcom had been working on Devil May Cry at this point. And if this area isn't fucking Devil May Cry, I don't know what is. Anyway. You want to take the Book of Curses? Let's examine the Book of Curses. It's titled Book of Curses. No, it isn't. It's quite clearly not titled the Book of Curses, Chris. It's titled Next World. Where are you getting Book of Curses from? Hey, what the hell? There's a key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Got the mansion key. A Book o' Curses. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, The mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. Alright, well, we got our next goal to find all those 4 masks. Okay, what kind of key is it? It's just a mansion key. Is it any particular type of key? There's an engraving of a sword. It's a sword key. You know, I have a sword key. Except I have the one from the original game, which is just steel. Like, you know. See? I have a sword key. Anyway. I don't have the gold one. Alright, so now we have the sword key, we can start opening sword key doors. Starting. I need to find an item box soon, because, as I said, Chris doesn't have a lot of inventory space. Also, that zombie that's in there, he's stuck in there forever now. He can't get out because of this thing. Okay, now here's the infamous dog hallway. They try to get you. They're like, huh? You remember? Remember when the dogs jumped through? Got your ass. The dogs do jump through in this version as well. It's just when you come back through this hallway, they jump in. Don't jump in the first time. Make you think like you're fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen here. Right, tons of ammo. Now to never come back through this hallway again. Otherwise I get hit by dogs. Well, until the revisit of the mansion. When you come back in the revisit, they're not dogs anymore. They're hunters. Or spiders. No, they're spiders. Here's the shot where they wanted to show off the graphics back in GameCube days. Zoom right in. Look how good our Chris looks. They can get away with it making it like that high detail for the GameCube now. Remember, GameCube. PS2 era. This high detail is because the backgrounds are pre-rendered. You know, they're not having to render the backgrounds in real time either. It's locked. Old-fashioned locked. It's rather simple a mechanism. Right, need a lockpick, which I don't have. And will never have. I think Chris needs the simple key or something. Looks like the water still works. Alright, take a shit, so. Doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. Doesn't matter. I don't mind. Okay, we could drain the bath, but we have no space. Pick up whatever's in there. Come back later. Because I think if we avoid going in there, we don't spawn the zombie that's in the bathtub. For benefit. Alright, here's the death room. That will definitely kill Chris if we do it. Because Barry won't be here to save us. I'll have a Chris sandwich. Our safety dagger. Some pink ribbons. Then we got the shotgun, which would be really great if we could take it, but we can't. Because if we do, we set off the trap. And as I said, Chris can't currently survive the trap. Chris and Jill sandwich. Is there something not necessary? Okay. Like a crisp sandwich is obviously some sort of beef thing. I'm not sure what a cheese sandwich is. Chris is obviously some sort of incredible meat combo thing. Definitely after Resident Evil 5. Chris sandwich is beef. It has to be, right? It's a beefcake. Maybe not in this version, but Resident Evil 5, he's a fucking monster. Resident Evil Village, he's a big boy. Okay, I can't get through that door. What are the reasons I'm not allowed in? Shit's locked. Spencer found the emblem. Alright. Emblem key to get in there. Fuck you. Goodbye. I'm back here. See ya. I mean, he's an actual beef? Like a fart? Oh, that's not gonna happen again. Damn it. Oh, I'm just gonna kill you. Fuck off. He's not dead. Whatever. Alright. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection: incineration and destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Luckily for us, I have a lighter. We have an oil canister there. Yeah, okay, I just want to save the game, though. I don't actually want to pick up the key. Fine. Okay, knife can go away. We're pretty much never going to use it. We don't have a shotgun right now, so that can go there. Take some more handgun ammo while I'm here. Will you take the fuel canteen? Yes. It's unfortunately empty currently. There's still plenty of kerosene left. Refill your fuel canteen? You know it. Old typewriter. You can save your progress. Let's do that. I like how they didn't bother to redo this image. They just kept it as 4-3 for whatever reason. They're like, nobody will care if we don't redo this one, right? Put these away. Alright, we have an old key, which we can use to get through that door that said it had a rudimentary lock or whatever it was. I'm gonna kill this zombie, since we have the kerosene for him. What if he was son of a bitch? Yeah, how do you like that? Oh, I don't even have to set him on fire. His head blew off. Exactly what I wanted to see. And I get my knife back. That worked out. I need to make space. I'll just... Okay, you've been making a lot of noise. Where are you? Oh, he's up here. Yeah. Oh, God damn it, Chris, fire faster. his ass on fire. I'm not sure if I get the knife back, dude. No knob on this door. I don't want the knob. Give me the knife. Give me my knife back. It's right there. Give it to me. Fine. I don't think you get the knife back unless you shoot his head off. Okay, you're locked. Helmet. Armor. This room. On the fear place. Well, I can do something about that. Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. Well, if I had paper, I could do something about that. Fortunately, I don't. Okay, we have no space to pick up those herbs. And we can't get through this door. Shit's locked. Helmet. Picture of a partly built mansion. Looks an awful lot like this one you're in now. But is it the same one? Yes. Might not be, though. So, Resident Evil 0, I was beginning to talk about it. Resident Evil 0 is a prequel, as the name might suggest. And it somewhat retcons what happens to Bravo Team. You remember the reason Chris and Jill and Wesker and Barry are all here is to go look for Bravo Team? Because they're the B team and they just weren't up to the challenge, I guess. You find their helicopter and none of the members of Bravo Team are there except the pilot who's dead. And you're like, what the fuck happened to Bravo Team? And you eventually find their bodies littered around the mansion at some point. Resident Evil 0 changes that a little bit. Gives you a little bit more information. You follow Rebecca and the events that are going on with Bravo Team before Alpha Team show up. And there's a second Spencer mansion. It's really fucking stupid. Alright, can't get through any of those doors, but I can go this way. Chessboard car from Ivory. Wow, really? It's just chessboard car from Ivory just sitting there. Okay. The game appears to have ended in a checkmate. Okay, we need that whistle, but we don't have space for it. Can't carry any more items. You need that. Eat that herb. We did take some damage. A crumply memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Yeah, you get pets. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. It would work out well for both of us. What certain item? I have it. Since I'm about to do the job as well. Old-fashioned gramophone. The record is Jupiter. Botany. Uses of medicinal herbs. This is just explaining what the green, red... I don't read it, but this is just explaining what the green, red, and yellow herbs do. Blue herbs. It's a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. In ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants, including depression. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are a native of the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Native of the Arklay Mountains, right? Why the hell did we find them in Spain in Resident Evil 4 and in Africa? What's the name of the made-up country? Kijiji, something like that. I forget what the fuck it's called in Resident Evil 5. Why were we finding herbs there? Why did we find herbs in China in Resident Evil 6? What's going on? In this book, we will sample these herbs. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We'll outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experiences. Although oddly, the yellow herb doesn't show up until Resident Evil 4. So maybe that's native to Spain. Where are we going? We need to make our way back to the west side balcony. Use that dog whistle. I go this way. It's locked. Armor. There's a zombie in this area. Maybe there's. It's locked. Armor. Nothing here but a bunch of knickknacks. Knickknack paddywhacks. Right. So they hadn't, as you can, or as I'm noticing really, on the map screen, they haven't implemented the system that tells you that the key you have unlocks the door. We had the sword key. Could have been able to get through this door, but on the map it looked like I was able to open it. That's locked. Armor. Find that armor key. There's a lot of doors there that we could have used. That one's locked from the other side. Okay, has he turned into a Crimson Head? We're about to find out. No, he hasn't. Okay, well, let's just make sure he doesn't. Might be able to unlock it using an old key. The old key? I guess? Oh, okay. I needed to go here anyway. So there is a pot of green herbs here, because they know you're about to get savaged by these dogs. They know. They're like, yeah, we know. We know it's gonna happen. So, good luck. Alright. Gonna make my stand. Do the dog whistle. Oh, god damn it. Eat knife. Okay then. You take the collar. Yes. Now luckily zombie dogs don't come back as crimson zombie dogs. We would have been in a lot of trouble otherwise. Hey, it's a dog collar. There's a switch. Will you press it? A coin was hidden inside the collar. There's nothing unusual. Yes, there is. Change into the shape of a key. Imitation of a key. Not a key. It's an imitation of a key. Anyway. Okay, now we have that. I'm just gonna go check those green herbs. I'm not sure if I took damage from the dog. I think if you use a defensive item, you don't take damage. There are green herbs growing here. You don't need to use them. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Let's throw away the dog whistle. Okay, now we have the armor key. Fake armor key. We need to go to the room that had the armor key puzzle in it. Where was that? That's it there. Okay. This way to go without getting killed is back downstairs. Get the crystal while I'm here. Do I have space? Don't have space for it. A lot of the difficulty with Chris is that you're going to be spending a lot of time going forward and back in the mansion because you just don't have enough space. Because 3 of your slots are going to be taken up pretty much all the time. Making that noise. Fucking crows. Look at these lads. Look at them there. Top of the screen. Although that zombie body is gone too. There was a zombie here earlier. Chris, can you go up the stairs, please? Yeah. Don't get up, motherfucker. Alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with him on the way back. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. Take the mansion key? Aye. Uh-oh. Made a huge mistake. But wait! Aha! I suck. Okay, I think this is helmet key. Yeah, it's still. Okay, so now we have a new key. The armor key. Fortunately, we are gonna have to go back through that room with the guy who just woke up. Where did he go? It's with us, just in case. Okay, so there's a couple of doors in this room that we might be able to open. Check. Ah, there he is. He's also a Crimson Head now. As you can see, he's quite fast. Me. Right, well, can't open that door. God damn it. I could have just run straight. None of these doors opened. Okay, well, that Crimson Head's dead at least. So if you kill a Crimson Head, they don't come back. What's our status? We're still fine. Okay, there were a couple of doors in here we can try opening. Okay, so that's a Crimson Head trying to get out. Ah, safety. A bed and everything. I'm fucking going to sleep. This shelf is full of pills and elixirs you've never seen. Many of them have changed colors. How do you know they change colors if you've never seen them, Chris? Alright, switch things out. Okay. That away, since I don't really... It's empty. Come back for it later. Okay. Open that Crimson Head is upstairs now. It'll leave us alone. Locked. Fuck, I don't have one of those keys. Okay, got a flash grenade. Flash grenade counts as a defensive item. Bit extreme as a defensive item, but okay. Oh, zombie at the window. Okay. Don't think I can do anything here. But then this water pump is open. Pump the water. No. Yes, we can't get past that plant because we don't have the chemical. Come back to it in a minute. Knife instead, because the grenade is a better defensive item. Don't want to use it if we don't have to. Alright, this is the Crystal Lion room. Tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Alright, blue. Damn. Alright, this is the custodian's room, I think. He is. Swimwear girls. Keeper's Diary. This is Itchy Tasty, basically, but they've redone it a little bit. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10th. One of the higher ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw it in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th. Around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up, scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. Basement lab? Just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. May 12th. Been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. Goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw them. 13th. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. May 14th. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th. Fever gone, but itchy. Today, hungry and eat doggy food. May 21st. Itchy, Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy, tasty. Itchy, tasty. And now when I move, I get attacked. Oh. Okay. Like this. Steal some stuff. Oh. Okay. How about when I open it? Prize! Ugh! That's what I get for forgetting the fucking buttons. Oh well, you're getting grenaded, so. Blow up, please. Ugh. Okay, well, we're getting chomped. There was no avoiding it, I think. Take my knife back. His head did explode, so I do get the knife back at least. Chris! Have I gotten everything in this room so I can leave? Yes, I have. Okay, so we're on caution. Not great. On the other hand, I can go and open this door now. Zombie jump scare. Alright, there's the fake shotgun. I need that. Fighting all these guys with handguns is just not doing it. Space. Here's a kerosene thing as well, but I left the kerosene jug back in the item box. Okay, I assume the only item left in there is ink room. Hey, buddy. I'm just gonna ignore you. Alright, blue gem. Blue gemstone. It's beautifully cut and polished. Come on. A broken shotgun. It's broken and can't be fired. Maybe there's another use for this. Okay. We can go use the blue gem right now and just get rid of it. And the broken shotgun. Getting there without going through the dog hallway is going to be difficult. Let's go that route instead. Go upstairs and do it. And avoid the dogs. Right. Ammo for something I don't have. Okay. Take a bit of a circuitous route to get to the shotgun room. Just don't want to activate the dogs in the dog hallway. Rather avoid it if I can, and I can, so I will. Okay, that door's locked with the helmet key, right? Okay. Up here, what's this? Door armor key, I think. This. I'm not gonna look at this place. This is a giant green herb. Can I have it? I don't remember this area at all. A foliage plant. Someone was using the bench in place of a stand. Ugh. Hey, Forrest. There are deep wounds all over his body. Could have torn him up like this. Well, we're about to find out. Or not. We not get crowed here, no? No, Forrest just woke up. Alright, Forrest, thanks for eating all my money. All my money? All my ammo? He's not dead? He is now. I hope. He could still also potentially come back. Why did I stop to pick this up? Alright, there's actually no reason for Chris to come here. It's really only Jill who has to come here. Because Forrest has the rocket launcher, not the rocket launcher, the grenade launcher. But Chris doesn't get the grenade launcher, so he has no reason to be here. It's true. It's almost sometimes a good thing if they bite your ankle, because it usually gets followed up by a stomp on the head that destroys their head. But obviously you take damage. What I really need is a space to pick up a green herb. Oh wait, we don't want to do this yet. We don't want to do this. No, we don't want to. We don't want to do this part yet. Come back later. Come back in a sec. If it's the part that I think it is, and I think I don't want to do that bit yet, just yet. We are not in shape. I can't fucking discard this key yet. Lads? Woe to those who disturb my sleep. Switch here. Press it? No. I don't know what the frick is to this puzzle. There's something in this depression. Grate is in the way and you can't reach it. So I think that's the solution there. The shield and the lance are out, and the sword and the axe are in. Hard to tell. These are quite pixelated. Anyway, we don't have space for whatever's in there, so I have to come back. Okay, we have cleared out this area. So we don't have to worry about zombies. Well, I say that. Crimson Head zombies can still open doors. I left some bullets in the room on the right. I'll go ahead and look out for a way. I'll go ahead and look for a way out, Wesker. Yeah, sure you will, Wesker. You'll go look for a way to kill me. Yeah, he did leave us some stuff. Okay, what can I... Well, I can... Yeah, with the shotgun shells, since I don't have any. Or I don't have a shotgun. I need everything else, though. Put the shotgun shells back. I put the broken shotgun in here for a sec so I can pick up these 2 first aid sprays. I'm gonna fill the canteen, but I'm not gonna take it with me. I'm just gonna fill it, just in case I need to take it out. About half the kerosene remains. Yeah, so you don't have an unlimited supply of this stuff. You have to be somewhat careful. Just realized there's a green herb in here. You have to be a little careful about who you decide to set on fire. That didn't take me out of caution. At least I can walk. Okay, so the other issue with playing as Chris is this. Doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Go through anyway. So there's a limited number of times you can go through this door. Before it just stops working. Jill also has the same issue, but again, Barry's a handyman, and he will fix it eventually. Fuck! Well, I don't know what that was. Alright, we're about to even things up a little bit. Alright. And we don't get Chris sandwiched. Hey, what's up? We don't get the Chris shredded beef. Brains. Use your brains to help us. That's not ideal. I wanted your head to come off. Alright, 2 out of 3. There is... So unlike, again, the original game, where shotgun headshots would guarantee decapitations, it's a percentage chance in Remake. Doesn't always happen. It's full of dirty water. It's full of somebody's bathwater that they could have sold on eBay, but now we're going to remove the plug. Hey, I was marinating in that. Blah. Yeah, that's what happens when I try to get out of the bath too. No, game. My zombies don't drown. Well, they don't need to breathe. Might wonder why their lungs don't get waterlogged, I guess. Alright, we just acquired the old key, and now we're just going to use it. I mean, you make a point. Like, they don't need to breathe, but they make an audible noise. You know, they like "Bruh," or whatever. That requires air in their lungs. I mean, they do breathe. Alright, that dog really wants to kill me. Alright, we need this. Problem is, that means dog is now gonna wake up. Okay, there's a bunch of herbs there that I can't fucking pick up. Okay. Have... Alright, fuck it, we're triggering the dogs. Here they come! Can never go through that hallway again. Not entirely true. We're just gonna have to be very, very fast at what we do. Alright, where am I going? Going to use the chemical. Where was that? Then this water pump is open, pump the water, yes. Which way will you turn it? Ed? Okay, hope that worked. One of the creepy masks. And again, a bunch of herbs I can't pick up. They're just taunting me. My inability to use them. The death mask. It's a death mask without eyes. Okay. I have left Well, it's bound to happen eventually. So angry all the time. Pick up those herbs either. Right now, I am looking for doors I can open. Can't open those doors. I think I tried already. That was a bit slow off the mark. Alright, we can go this way. The issue here is that... pretty sure there's a crimson head in here. Son of a bitch. Brains. Go, that's what I want to see. Oh! Fucking helmet key, it's always the helmet key. Okay, this has not helped us, although I do have a shortcut now for that. There's the room I noped out of. Yes, it's time to do that. I think it would be. Way. Right now. Okay, we'll put you away for now, because we're not really going to do anything with you. Just gonna leave. I'm gonna fill the shotgun up, but we're gonna leave some space to pick something up if we can. Okay, so I'm gonna try the room beside us because I don't remember what's in there. yes I do. It's just an ink ribbon. Okay, get it. Yeah, that's all that was left. Okay. All. Like, I know that guy's gonna get. He's definitely getting up at some point. Right, just putting these ink ribbons away. Alright, I'm gonna try the. There's something else I can unlock with the sword key and the armor key. What is it? Okay. Alright, that's the shield, right? That looks like an axe. Can't tell what that is. This looks like a lance. Lance and shield have to stay out. Maybe that's an axe. Maybe that's a halberd. Sword and axe go in. I'm just gonna reset it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go with sword. That's not right. Unless it's a specific order I have to do it in. It's shield, axe, sword, halberd. No, it's just a circle. The issue is this one's clearly a shield, but the issue is these other three, I don't know what they are. Oh, they have playing card symbols on them. Okay, hang on. There's a heart, club, diamond, jade. These have things written on them. Sleeping Night. Sleeping Night. Oh, great. They're all the same. You see the frames have the playing card symbol carved into. How would I know? Woe to those who disturb my sleep. Switch. Thing is, if you get this wrong, it's instant death. No, and I don't want to have to redo it. Look it up. I'm just gonna look it up. Resident. Armor. Okay, what if we do 2 reds? Shield and sword. That's what we did. Didn't like that. Ah. Right, fuck it. What is the solution? Just tell me. It has something to do with playing cards and the two, the suits oppose each other, red and black. But I don't understand the puzzle, and the pictures seem to be wrong. I do not understand what the actual logic is for solving that puzzle. How you're supposed to figure it out. Mysterious box. Jewelry box? Jewelry box. There's a switch. Will you press it? It's a design of the sun and the moon. On the plate it says sunshine will awaken. Switch. Will you press it? Switch. Will you press? Here's as if you failed. I need the sunshine symbol. 2 heart pieces. Alright, creepy death mask. It's a mask without eyes, nose, or mouth. And a second mask. Alright, now where can I go? I'm gonna put away the mask. Can't believe I still can't get rid of the armor key. Try to free up some space. What am I missing with the sword key as well? Why music? Why music now? Why suddenly music? I'm gonna need it, but I don't have a whole lot of space. There's a lot of shit for me to pick up in this room, and I do not have any space for it. Let's try the other room, and if there's nothing important there, we'll take the old key. Mine's locked anyway. Oh, well, good thing there's an old key right here. Unlock case, it's full of various biological reports. Now, I want to read the thing. Researcher's will, there's a letter. June 3rd, 1998. My dearest Alma, let me first apologize for not being able to call you. A man wearing sunglasses didn't permit any phone calls. Sorry, Alma. Man wearing sunglasses, huh? Where that could be. I sit here trying to think of where to begin. I've had to explain in a few simple words all that's happened in my life since we last spoke, and already I fail. Hope this letter finds you well, and that you'll forgive the tangents of my pen. This isn't easy for me. Even as I write, I can feel the simplest of concepts slipping away, lost to feelings of despair and confusion, but I have to tell you what's in my heart before I can rest. Alma, please believe that what I'm telling you is the truth. The entire story would take hours for me to tell you, and time is short, so accept these things as fact. Last month, there was an accident in the lab, and the virus we were studying leaked. All my colleagues who were infected are dead or dying, and the nature of the disease is such that those still living have lost their senses. This virus robs its victims of their humanity, forcing them in their sickness to seek out and destroy life. Even as I write these words, I can hear them pressing against my door like mindless, hungry animals. Alma, I have tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. In an hour, I'll have entered my eternal sleep, where there is peace. Please understand. Please know that I'm sorry. Martin Crackhorn. Saw that there's a fucking brain on the table. Why is there a random brain here? Die. Die. Well, once again, we do not have any space. Alright, we'll have to go back. Looking for locked doors now that I can open. Alright, what about this one? Pretty sure this was the helmet key, though. Heart. Not even the helmet. Wait, not? There's no heart key. Helmet, yeah. Why did I think it said heart? Alright, we'll stash the 2 keys and do whatever the fishing lure puzzle is in there. Come back and get them. Okay, so we now have a bee lure. Lure of a bee. It's a lure shaped like a bee with a hook attached. Okay. This is the one that's supposed to have lures on it. You shouldn't be there. You should be there. You definitely aren't going to come up to life and sting me, right? Mash, mash, mash. No, go away. Go away. Squish him. by a bee. Okay, so now we have this. Wind crest is an icon depicting wind. Be a while before we have to use that. Alright, I have 2 slots I can grab. Grab these 2 and mix them. And grab the first aid spray in this room. Okay, and then there's still stuff in this room. I think there's ink ribbons and another green herb somewhere. Hopefully that's all that's in that room. Shouldn't need anything else. Okay, so we're gonna go deal with. I think that's what's in here.
You.
Chris Redfield,
Me?
Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you?
Richard, you're so ugly. What happened?
Chris, this place. Get your team out of here.
Can't. There's dogs outside.
Demons everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake.
Venomous snake,
The size
Rebecca.
of the bite
Venomous.
mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
I'll be back real fast, too. Okay, we actually are somewhat on a time limit here to get back to him. That's where we need to get to. We are here, so... Cleared most of the way. We should be alright. So there is a time limit. If you don't get back in time, Richard does die. And it does factor into your rating at the end of the game. And I think it somewhat alters the ending. Not too sure about that second part, but I think it does affect your rating. You were going for S rank or whatever. You have to save Richard. Shit. Wrong door. serum. Got the serum. Uh. Fucking alternate controls. Alright, should be good. There's nothing between us now and Richard.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Give you a shot in the ass, Richard.
Take it. It's a radio.
Richard,
Take care of yourself.
I have no space in my inventory. You're giving me
Richard.
shit.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Look at all the
Rebecca,
pockets on
It's not
Chris's
safe here.
jacket.
Let's get Richard to a safer place.
They're just painted on.
Right.
And we're gonna teleport you all the way
Richard's
back
doing well,
here.
Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
Never. Tell me what to do. Okay, thanks for teleporting me all the way over here. Cool, thanks. Anyway. Go. So, we haven't gone into the piano room. That might be an option. Hey, what's up? Oh shit! That was close. Alright, you are in the way now, though. Nice. Okay, so one of the zombies opened the door. Which does at least get them out of that hallway. Musical score. It's titled Moonlight Sonata. A tiny crouch. What? That's his I'm shoving stuff crouch. My shoving stuff. It's the crouch I get into when I need to shove stuff. I think you'll find it's very necessary to use this now. Expensive looking grand piano. Fortunately, I, Chris, am an idiot. Why am I not allowed to use it? Okay. Chris can't play the piano. Okay, yeah, I can see the ink ribbon shining conspicuously there. Still haven't been able to discard the armor. Getting very annoying. Missing. No, he tries to play it. Then Rebecca's supposed to come in and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" A little annoyed about picking that up now because we actually don't have a lot of space left. And by a lot, I mean 0. We have 0 space. I go this way. Still something in this room, but I think it has to do with the clock. But I don't know how you activate this. I think it has something to do with the emblem, but we don't have space to pick it up, so... So we can go back to where we found Richard and just proceed past it and see what we find. Might be able to discard the armor key at some point. What am I missing with the sword key? I don't know. Apparently there's also something in this building, or this hallway. Fuck. That. I think we need that. Wasn't expecting that. Haven't saved in a while, so you don't have to redo a lot of that stuff. Okay. Having these two keys still hanging around is really frustrating. I don't think we should still have the sword key at this time. Should have been used up by now, and I don't know what I've missed. Ooh, you were a lot closer than I thought you were. that all that was in here? Okay, so the game stopped us from going any further. This area. Some herbs. All right, this is the snake. The shield key. And I think the shield key is kept by the Elder Crimson Head, I think is what they're called. The thing in the I mean, you know there's something in the coffin down in the basement, right? There has to be. I think that guy has the shield key. And yeah, I know there's another door there, but I can't pick up anything. So I've elected to just come back. Okay, so the wooden board that we picked up is for the music notes. I think. Wooden mount. There's nothing unusual. There's paper attached on the inside. Nothing's written on it. I assure you I can combine them, video game. I am almost certain this is what it's for. Do I have to use the wooden mount on the piano first? Possibly? Okay. Alright, there is a door right here that we haven't tried yet, and I suspect that's what the sword key is for. I'm kind of hoping it's one of them, because having this no inventory slots is becoming a real hassle. Now the knob might break when we do this. Oh, thank fucking god I can get rid of one of them. Oh, I feel so much better. Like when you have a blocked nose and it finally unblocks itself. That's what that feels like. The title is written as follows: Bring the light of truth to the three spirits. Picture of a valiant wearing a bracelet. A valiant what? Set in yellow stained glass, there's a switch. Picture of a sage wearing a necklace. Set in red. Picture of a saint wearing a crown, it's set in yellow. Picture of a saint wearing, oh, it's the same picture. Old man. Nice. Lisa protected by the three spirits. Picture of a woman wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. Switch at the bottom of the picture, press it. Okay, so we need what? Red, green, blue? Okay. Okay, so I guess they need to be whatever color is in the painting. She has a green crown, a purple necklace, and an orange bracelet. Don't want that. We want him to be his original color. I guess this is purple. Want that. We want you to be green. Green. Want you to be... Gets this side of the gallery shines red light, the other side of the gallery shines blue light. It's locked. No fashion lock. Alright. You could use that as a shortcut to get out to the garden. But we don't have an old key, so we're just going to have to ignore it. So now the question is, where does the sword key go? I don't know. Anyway, found everything in here. Yes. Alright, where are we going? We could brave Dog Hallway, or we could... try to go through the room with the broken doorknob and see if we can get through it. Might as well use it till it breaks. gonna try to do the piano puzzle. So I'm up here. Okay, did I kill this guy or did I juke him? I think I juked him. Fucker. Okay. I destroyed his brain, but somehow did not destroy my knife. Don't ask questions. Fuck. Hmm. Same part of the music. Okay. Where'd this go? Son of a bitch. Alright, that's where the last fucking sword key was. Not until I find a reason for it. Don't want the meat, give me the knife. A lovely place you've got here. Power doesn't... on. Locked from the other side. Okay. I will take the old key. And everything in here. It's a zombie! Forgot to re-equip the knife. Equip now. Right. Genuinely at a loss now. We've used both of our keys. Okay, there's the room beside Yawn that we haven't gone in. And there's the room that leads out to the gardens. The hallway that leads out to the gardens. I don't think there's anything in there. Okay, I'm gonna use the old key on the gate in the garden just to get rid of it. Really? Don't have space anyway. Alright, we're gonna stash the musical stuff for now because we're missing a piece of something. Third mask. I'm just gonna use these masks while we have the inventory space. Just trying to cart all 4 of them down, and healing items, and guns, and ammo. Chris just does not have the space. No. so that's the one without eyes. That's the one without anything. He's okay. One without a mouth. Right, so the only one we're missing now is the one without a nose. Alright, so we're gonna try the room beside Jan. That doesn't somehow help us with the musical score, or miraculously has the fourth mask in it. I don't know what to do. Okay, it's good that he died properly. Because he didn't. Having a Crimson Head zombie there would have. Coming after Jan. Swimming in handgun ammo. Non-lit candlestick. Well, it's lit now. That help at all? Hey, this thing looks suspicious. Son of a bitch. There it is. Alright, we never have to come back into this room. Just gonna leave him. Not gonna bother trying to kill him. Can I pick either of you? Alright, I can take one of you. Actually, I'll need you to get back to fine. I'll take you with me. Okay, so we have the pieces for the musical score. Drop by an item box. Combine all those things together. It's been a bit messy. I think next time we're streaming this, I think I will just keep like a like a road map beside me, so I know what's coming next or where I need to go next, that kind of thing. Not like a full guide, but like a this is the next thing you should be looking for. It doesn't want me to do that. Okay. Complete musical score of the Moonlight Sonata. The wooden board, not for what I think it is. Thanks, Banana. Oh, I think I know what the wooden board is for. Actually, I don't think it has anything to do with the music whatsoever. I think you use it to get the map. And now we have the map of the second floor. Is that a weird way to do it? Yes, yes it is. Got the map. Has given me some space though, so that's nice. Alright, and we cleaned out that room. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna drop those heels off. Do the music puzzle. That should give us the final death mask. Okay, so we have the musical score. Like, Chris can attempt to play the piano. Chris will fail spectacularly. Much like myself, he took some piano lessons but didn't stick with them. Because I was a shitty kid, and I didn't want to play piano, Mom. I want to go out with my friends. And by friends, I meant Mario Brothers. Anyway.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
Was that
sounded
awful
like
tune?
Moonlight Sonata.
It did not. It did not at all, Rebecca.
Can you play? What was that?
Oh, it was way better than
My
what you had,
interpretation
Chris.
is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
Alright, knock yourself out. Don't attract any zombies. Alright, so while Rebecca does that, we're gonna go do the emblem puzzle. By the time we're done with the emblem puzzle, we should be done with the piano. Not sure what the exact triggering requirement. I'm basing this off the original game. I'm not sure if it's probably changed for the remake. Huh. Thought this would. I thought taking the emblem triggered the grandfather clock. Evidently, it does not. Okay. What else to do? I don't know. You try going out to the main hall and then turn around, come back. Rebecca might be done. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, she's done. Actually, maybe she's not.
Chris! Chris! I think I got it!
Practice makes perfect.
I play the rest of it. The rest of it's really good too.
What's this?
Really like that piece of music. Okay. Giant emblem. No. Well, I'm stuck here forever, I guess. Wait. Trevor's Diary. November 24th, 1967. This is an old one. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me, and all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. For what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, hope they're alright. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. November 26th, 19... How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. Wait, even as I'm writing, my memories coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab coat said something like, most likely your family is already. Pray for their safety. November 27, 1967. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all the booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. This is a new plot that was actually meant to be in the original game, but it was cut for time, and they added it back in for the remake, and that's the Trevor family. Trevor is the architect who built the mansion, built all the puzzles, all the booby traps, all that stuff. And his family, or rather, he was killed to, maintain the secrets of the mansion and so on. But his family was also brought here and experimented on. And the only one that survived is Lisa, the daughter. And we're gonna meet her soon.
Were you all right in there?
Yeah.
I take those. I have space. You know what I want? Just give me the fucking ingredient. Oh my god. Right. Got that for this room. Yes, it is. Alright, Rebecca, you stay easy. Rebecca's just kind of resting up. She's already had her own Resident Evil ordeal in Resident Evil 0 at this point that we'll learn about in the next Resident Evil game that we play. Okay, so if the wooden emblem is in the secret hallway, what if we put the gold emblem here? There it is. Alright, that's what triggers it. Okay, I suppose that does make sense. So this puzzle is a little bit different. In the original game, the clock tower just moves at this point and reveals whatever's behind it. Now you have to also do this. So this painting is what we're looking at. Small blade is pointing at 3, and the large blade is pointing at 10, I think. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Looks like you can turn the gears inside the clock. Try it. Right. Turn which gear? Small. Turn in which direction? Small one's going in the belly. I'm turning the large one, which is actually the small hand, I guess. We want that to point in the belly. And we want the small one, which is actually the big one, to turn in the head. This happens at 6 o'clock every time as well. Well, that's not a death mask. It's a key, though. It's the shield key. Alright, well, there's only one room in the entire mansion that requires the shield key. And it's the one I really don't want to go into because it involves a boss fight. Right, I can just use the shield key and not go in. And I can at least free up inventory space for healing items and ammo for the shotgun. Okay, that's left us some space. So, since we saved Richard, Richard will help us in this boss fight. And by help, he's really just going to take aggro from us, for us for a little bit. But he will eventually... Jan will kill him eventually. However, Richard's gun is pretty good, so... we kind of want him to die so we can take his gun. But it is another type of shotgun. And since once you have loaded a weapon, you can't unload it again, we are not going to take any additional shotgun shells with us. We're going to just empty the shotgun, and we'll make do with the handgun after that. So, I'm going to take some heals. Should need more than this. Right, I'm not even going to take 2. Okay, so we want to keep enough room to pick up Richard's shotgun and the death mask that are in this room. I mean, the ideal would be to go in here and not bother with the healing item, and also not bother with the handgun either. Just do it with the shotgun alone, but I'm not good enough to do that, so we're gonna have to do it this way. Maybe if we were playing it on easier difficulty, I could manage that. Alright. Time for the big noodle. Forbidden pool noodle. It's me! Alright. Got the mask. That's what we wanted. Fuck. That was a big ol' miss. Poissons. fucking off? I think he's fucking off. Does Richard not fucking help you, no? I might have fucked that up, you know?
Poison.
Chris!
I need serum.
Serum. I remember seeing it. I'll be right back. Just hang in there.
Alright, we are now Rebecca, and we have to do the same route, basically, that Chris took. Go get the serum. I'm not sure if enemies have respawned or changed or anything like that in the intervening time. As you notice, Rebecca doesn't have spare ammo. She has whatever's in the gun and a first aid spray. Now, if you manage to defeat Yawn without getting bitten... Going the right way. If you manage to defeat Yawn without getting bitten, this doesn't happen. You just continue on from leaving the room. What causes Richard to spawn? Because we might have... I think we've missed out on the shotgun now. On the other hand, I did get a trophy for doing that. I think is defeating Yawn in the attic. Last time I played this, I played it as Jill. Last time I played it, I must have just got the death mask and left. Which would have been the ideal way to do it, really. I mean, if you know there's a giant snake in the area, wouldn't you just keep the anti-serum with you all the time? No, just never. Fuck! You know, wouldn't you just keep it on you? Just in case? Although, I suppose Chris does have limited inventory space.
How you feeling?
What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake and fell
Venomous.
unconscious.
Venomous snake.
Easy.
It's only poisonous if I bite it and I get sick. If it bites me and I get sick, it's
You
venomous.
should be fine, because I gave you a shot of serum. But again, don't do anything...
That you wouldn't do? I'll try to remember that. I owe you one.
Okay. So we didn't get the assault shotgun.
Thank God I made it in time.
There's other items in the attic. Hopefully we go back in, we don't get attacked by Yawn. I wonder if the assault shotgun is unique to Jill? Possibly. case. That's all that was in here. Alright, well, since we don't have the assault shotgun, I guess we're gonna keep going with this one. They're not a huge difference. The assault shotgun has a slightly better chance of causing decapitation. That's it. They both, as far as I know, they both do the same amount. Just one of them has a slightly better chance to crit and decapitate. Okay. I think we'll try Crimson Head. Or Elder Crimson Head, as he's called. We have the final mask. I went the wrong way. Alright, it's the boy. The final boy. Ah, yes it is. I'll have you know. Alright, here he comes. Ah, get off. Okay, can I get my knife back? No. What's my health like? Yellow caution's fine. Found a metal object. An emblem is carved on this octagonal object. Nothing unusual. Okay, so the stone and metal object, I have no idea what that's for. Wait, okay, I might actually have some idea what it's for. Just check. Well, we need to. The rest of the game will be about getting the second one, more or less. Where are we? Get through that door. Need the helmet key to get through that door. Our last option is the garden now. But I think I am gonna wrap it up here because I want to investigate. I don't want to go too much further in the game, and find out that I just messed up the Beyond fight, and there was a way for me to get the assault shotgun. Okay. So I'm gonna call it there for today. So that's the beginning of my Let's Play of Resident Evil HD, the remastered version, which is itself a remake of the original PlayStation 1 version. A lot of remakey, remastery things going on with this one. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to look into the assault shotgun thing. Potentially, I might actually replay that section that we just did, and I might do it better without all the back and forth and losing out on resources and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I might. I'm thinking about it. The next time we'll be looking at this, I will have like a little roadmap, so we're not just walking around getting lost and trying to being annoyed but not having a lot of inventory space and all that stuff. Anyway, thanks Takita Banana for keeping me company in the chat, and anyone who was lurking and watching as well. That's always appreciated too. If you want to catch up on previous entries that I've done in Foley Plays the Resident Evil series, I have played all the other Resident Evils up until this point in the series. So we've played Resi 1, 2, and 3 on the PS1. We've played Code Veronica, which was a Dreamcast game. And then we've played some of the remakes. We've played Resi 2 Remake, Resi 4 Remake, and we've played Resi 4 as well. Even though technically that would jump ahead, but I wanted to play it before the remake came out last year. Anyway, that's where we're at. Now we're back to, release order. So we'll do Resident Evil, this one, then we'll do Resident Evil 0 next. I'm going to skip Resident Evil 4 because we've done it already. We'll move on to Resi 5, Revelations, Resi 6, Revelations 2, Resi 7, Resi 8. And I have to get the Resident Evil 3 remake in there at some point. Right, I'm going to head off. Have a good rest of your evening. Hopefully see you on Saturday, where we'll be continuing our playthrough of My Friendly Neighborhood. I'm enjoying a lot. Right, see you guys then. Bye-bye.